Today I'm going to talk about how to prevent the disc. What do you usually imagine when you hear the disc? You might think of your grandparents or the old. However, there are many young people or even teens who are suffering from the disc. I also have been suffering from the disc since the second year of my middle school. Almost 90% of its causes are the lack of exercise and poor posture. The reason I got this disease was also I didn't walk and exercise enough because of all day long study. I was so immersed into getting a good score at that time, so I usually sit down in my chair for at least 8 to 9 hours every day, even though I was only 15. After I knew that I got this, I really wanted to cure it with the surgery so that I can remove this terrible pain quickly. However, my doctor told me that it is really hard to cure the disc once it is damaged, even with the surgery. So the only way I could do to overcome it was strengthening my lumbar muscle with the exercise, which takes a long time. Therefore, I strongly recommend you to know about the disc correctly and then do your best to prevent the disc. Okay, to beat the enemy, we have to know ourselves first. Let's talk about its symptoms and then diagnose our condition because it is the first step to prevent the disc. If your legs and thighs often go numb, it might be an initial symptom of the disc. Here are some self-checkup questions to diagnose your condition. If you can't lie down straight with lifting your legs up, your disc might be damaged. And if you feel pain when you walk only with your heel, it might be an initial symptom of the disc. And also, if you feel pain on your waist and hips when you walk on tiptoe, it could be a sign which means that you need to see a doctor. Okay, after we check our condition, all we need to do is improving our present condition, right? Next step to prevent the disc is stretching our body regularly. We can prevent the disc by daily stretching. We usually say that we don't have enough time to exercise. However, it only takes less than 10 minutes. So simple. I'm going to show you some stretching motions for your backbone. All of these motions will help you to relax your body and then strengthen your lumbar muscles. So please remember these motions and then put them into your practice. I'm sure it will help you a lot. Okay, then let's take a further step. The essential way to strengthen your lumbar muscle is doing proper exercise regularly. Here are some good sports for your backbone. Walking for 30 minutes at least 3 times a week is really helpful. And also swimming is good for your health because it reduces the burden of the waist and strengthens your lumbar muscle without injury. And also cycling is one of the best sports for your back because it develops the muscle of our lower body so that it can stand the weight and balance our body well. Okay? But above all, the most important thing is left. You have to realize that anyone can get this. If your posters are bad or you don't exercise enough, this painful and terrible disease can strike you anytime. And I don't want you to feel the same pain I had. And I really hope you can prevent the disc with those simple tips I gave you. Please remember, once you get it, it must be 10 times more painful and hard to cure. So remember all of those tips and put them into your practice. Then I'm sure you can enjoy your healthy life. Thank you for your listening.